Hey SKOL Nation, what's good? It's your fellow Vikings die-hard here, buzzing with some electrifying news that's got my purple heart pounding. Picture this. It's August 2025, the sun's blazing over TCO Performance Center, and our boys in purple are gearing up for battle. Not just any battle, but joint practices with not one, but two heavy-hitting NFL squads. Teaser alert, we're talking Patriots and Rams, folks. Two teams with ties to our squad that run deeper than Lake Minnetonka. Are you ready to dive into this with me? The 2025 NFL season kicks off in September, with the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, hosting Week 1's Thursday night opener. Standard stuff, right? But here's where it gets juicy. The Vikings might be jetting off to Brazil to face the Chargers in a rare international showdown, thanks to a road game against LA already on our slate. Before all that, though, we've got training camp in July, and Kevin O'Connell's got a plan to get our Vikes in prime shape. Joint practices, baby. Forget meaningless preseason games. This is where the real prep happens, and I'm hyped to break it down for you. Last year, we had the Browns sweating it out with us in Eagan, and in 2023, the Cardinals and Titans rolled through. Heck, even the 49ers got a taste of Minnesota nice in 2022. This year, though, the Star Tribune's Ben Goesling dropped a bomb on social media. The Vikings could host two sets of joint practices in August, first with the Patriots and then with the Rams. If the NFL greenlights this, we're talking epic showdowns at US Bank Stadium before our preseason games. So, grab your horns, SKOL fam. What do you think about this lineup? Let's unpack it step by step. First up, let's talk Patriots. Oh man, this one's got some serious vibes. New England's new head honcho, Mike Vrabel, is no stranger to Minnesota. He was the Titans coach in 2023 when they came to Eagan for joint practices with us. Now he's bringing his gritty, no-nonsense style back to our turf, and I'm already picturing the intensity. Pads crashing, sweat flying, and our defense locking horns with their offense. Vrabel knows our facility's top tier. Just check the NFLPA report cards, where TCO consistently gets A's across the board. But wait, it gets better. Vrabel's got a posse of ex-Vikings in tow. Joshua Dobbs, who threw some clutch passes for us in 23, could be slinging it against our secondary. Then there's Garrett Bradbury, our former center, snapping the ball. Imagine him facing off against our D-line. Guys like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, who we snagged in free agency. And Stefon Diggs? Oh, you bet I'd lose my mind seeing him torch our DBs in practice. Talk about a homecoming. What do you think, SKOL Nation? Would you cheer or jeer seeing Diggs back in purple territory? These joint practices aren't just about nostalgia. They're a proving ground. Last August, our rookie QB J.J. McCarthy was supposed to get first-team reps against the Browns. But that knee injury sidelined him. Gut-wrenching stuff. This year, if the timing lines up, these sessions could be his first shot to dice up a real defense that's not wearing purple. Can you feel the suspense building? I'm on the edge of my seat imagining JJ airing it out to Justin Jefferson against Vrabel's crew. Now let's shift gears to the Rams. Oh, this one's personal, SKOL fam. Kevin O'Connell's old squad, where he cut his teeth before bringing his genius to Minnesota, might be rolling into town right after the Patriots. The Rams and Vikings have history. Remember that NFC wildcard heartbreak in January? Yeah, I'm still salty about it. But this is our chance to size them up in practice, not just on the playoff stage. Picture this. O'Connell scheming against Sean McVay, his old mentor. Talk about a chess match. The Rams bring some serious firepower. Matthew Stafford's arm, Puka Nacua's hands, and a defense that's no joke. Our offense, led by JJ, fingers crossed he's healthy, and studs like Jefferson and Jordan Addison, could get a real test here. Last time we faced LA, it was a postseason nightmare. Now we've got a shot to work out those kinks in August. What do you think? Should we be worried about giving an NFC rival a sneak peek? Or is this the perfect prep for a playoff rematch? Connections run deep here, too. O'Connell's Rams roots mean he knows their playbook inside out and vice versa. Back in 2022, we practiced with the 49ers, another NFC foe, and it paid off. Why not do it again? I'm dreaming of our D-line, stacked with new talent, crashing into Stafford while our secondary tries to contain those receivers. The suspense is killing me. Will this be a revenge preview or just another practice? Drop your predictions in the comments. So, why 2 joint practices? Well, SKOL Nation, it's all about getting better, sharper, tougher. Kevin O'Connell's flipped the script since he got here. Joint practices are his secret sauce, giving starters like Aaron Jones and our O-line real reps against top competition. Last year, we hosted one team. This year, doubling up with the Patriots and Rams could push us to another level. Imagine 2 weeks of controlled chaos at TCO. Pads popping, coaches yelling, and our boys fine-tuning every play. The NFL's got to sign off on this, and I'm refreshing my feed daily for updates. Rumor has it, more off-season and preseason details could drop any day now. If approved, these practices would lead into preseason games at US Bank Stadium, 2 home games. Since it's an odd-numbered year and we've got 9 regular season road trips, will the Patriots or Rams stick around for a preseason clash? Or will we ship out to Foxborough for Vrabel's squad? The anticipation's got me pacing. Here's the kicker. Our facility's a gem, spacious fields, killer weight rooms, even decent cheese curds nearby, not Wisconsin level, but close enough. Teams love coming here, and with Vrabel and McVay's ties to our staff, it's a no-brainer. I'm pumped to see how these matchups shape our season. Will they expose weaknesses or prove we're playoff ready? What's your gut telling you, SKOL fam? Hit me with your takes. Alright, let's zoom out. Why does this matter for 2025? The Vikings are building something special, and these joint practices are the foundation. September's coming fast, and with a potential Brazil game against the Chargers looming, we need every edge. Last season, we crushed our win total predictions. ESPN BET's already got us pegged high for 25, and I'm feeling it. These practices could be the spark that lights our fire. Imagine J.J. McCarthy slinging it with confidence after staring down New England and L.A. Think about the stakes. The Patriots are rebuilding with Drake May and a revamped roster. Vrabel's got them hungry. The Rams, meanwhile, are NFC contenders who've haunted us before. Facing both in August gives us a taste of everything: grit, speed, schemes. It's like a sneak peek at the postseason, and I'm dying to see how Brian Flores' top-tier defense, second in DVOA last year, holds up against these offenses. What's your bold prediction for how we stack up? The regular season schedule drops in May, but these preseason teasers are keeping me on edge. Will we see Diggs and Bradbury in purple again, even just for a day? Can O'Connell outsmart McVay in their old reunion? The story's unfolding, SKOL Nation, and I need you in on this. Tell me in the comments which matchup you're most hyped for and why. Let's get nerdy for a sec. Joint practices are a game changer, and the stats back it up. Around the league, starters barely play in preseason games anymore. Last year, O'Connell sat our big guns for most of them, and it worked. Joint practices give us controlled, high-intensity reps, 2 sessions per team, usually with a day off before the preseason game. In 2023, we hosted the Cardinals and Titans for 2 days each, and our starters got over 100 reps against fresh defenses. Priceless stuff. Compare that to the Rams. They did 3 joint practices in 24 with the Chargers, Texans, and Cowboys, and it kept their offense humming. The Patriots, meanwhile, hosted the Eagles last year, and Vrabel's all about that physical prep. Expect him to bring that same energy to Egan. For us, doubling up could mean 200-plus reps for J.J. Jefferson and the crew against elite competition. How's that for a confidence boost? What do you think? Too much exposure or just what we need? The suspense is real. Will the NFL say yes? If they do, August at TCO could be a purple paradise. 2 weeks of football heaven before the preseason kicks off. I'm already dreaming of the footage. JJ dropping dimes, our D-line swarming, and the crowd roaring. Yeah, we get to watch some of this. SKOL Nation, are you ready to see our boys put it all on the line? Okay, let's talk history. Our joint practice track record is fire. In 2022, the 49ers came to town, and we turned that into a playoff push. 23 brought the Cardinals and Titans, Vrabel's first taste of Minnesota, and we rolled into the season hot. Last year's Browns session was supposed to spotlight JJ, but that injury stung. Still, our depth showed up big. This year, with the Patriots and Rams, we're raising the stakes. 2 teams with playoff pedigrees and personal ties to our squad. The Patriots' angle's wild. Vrabel overlapped with O'Connell in New England back in '08, and now they're head-to-head as coaches. The Rams? That's O'Connell's origin story, working under McVay before bringing that magic to us. These aren't just practices. They're reunions, rivalries, and redemption arcs all rolled into one. What's your favorite Vikings joint practice memory, SKOL fam? Drop it below. I want to feel that nostalgia with you. The build-up's intense. If this happens, we're talking 2 straight weeks of Vikings football in August, all at home. US Bank Stadium's gonna be buzzing for those preseason games, and I'm betting these practices set the tone. Will we see a JJ breakout? A Diggs revenge tour? A Rams reality check? The possibilities are endless, and I'm losing sleep over it. In a good way. Halfway there, SKOL Nation. Let's paint the picture. Imagine day 1 with the Patriots. Vrabel's barking orders, Dobbs zipping passes, and our secondary locking it down. Day 2, Bradbury's snapping to May, and Diggs is juking our DBs. My heart's torn between cheering and cursing. The crowd's electric, the reps are crisp, and our boys are getting battle-tested. Can you see it? I'm already counting the days till August. Then the Rams roll in. Stafford's slinging it, McVay's pacing the sideline, and O'Connell's grinning like he's got something up his sleeve. Our offense gets a crack at their D, Jefferson versus their secondary, Addison stretching the field, and JJ, please, stay healthy. Finding his rhythm. It's a playoff preview without the stakes. But the intensity? Off the charts. What matchup are you dying to see in these sessions? JJ versus Stafford or RD versus Diggs? Let's debate it. The cliffhanger's this. Will these practices make us or break us? 2 top teams, 2 weeks, 1 goal. Be ready for September. I'm hyped, nervous, and proud all at once. Classic Vikings fan life. Stick with me, SKOL fam. We've got more to unpack, and I need your energy to keep this rolling. Let's talk strategy. Why the Patriots first, then the Rams? Timing's everything. The Patriots could be our early test. Vrabel's physical style mirrors what we'll see from AFC foes like the Chargers in Brazil. Our O-line, bolstered by free agency, gets a chance to gel against their front 7. Think Harold Landry 3 crashing the edge. If we hold up, that's a huge W before the season even starts. Then the Rams hit us with NFC flavor, speed, finesse, and that McVay playbook. It's a perfect second act. After grinding with New England, we switch gears to match LA's tempo. Our secondary, with Byron Murphy Jr. and that Pro Bowl talent, gets to face a real aerial attack. Stafford's no slouch, averaging 7.8 yards per attempt last year. How do you think Flores schemes this one, SKOL Nation? Drop your defensive hot takes. I'm all ears. The suspense builds, 2 different flavors of football back-to-back. Will our starters play it safe? Or will O'Connell let them loose? Last year, he held back in preseason games, but these practices are where the magic happens. 100-plus snaps per team, full effort, no stat sheet to worry about. I'm itching to see if we come out sharper or stumble. What's your bet? All right, let's get emotional. This is our team, SKOL Nation. These joint practices aren't just drills. They're a statement. Hosting the Patriots and Rams says we're not afraid, we're inviting the fight to our house. TCO's gonna be rocking. Fans in the stands, horns blaring, and that Minnesota energy pushing our boys. I'm getting chills thinking about it. Can you feel it too? Think about the stakes. J.J. McCarthy's first real test since that injury. Will he shine or shake? Our new D-line, stacked with free agent muscle, facing 2 legit offenses. Can they dominate? And the ghosts of the past, Diggs, Bradbury, that Rams playoff loss hanging over every snap. It's drama, it's passion, it's Vikings football at its rawest. What's got you most fired up about this, fam? Spill it in the comments. The waiting game's brutal, NFL approval's still pending, and every day without news feels like a lifetime. If this goes down, it's 2 weeks of purple pride on display, setting the stage for a season that could be legendary. I'm calling it now. These practices could be the difference between good and great. Agree or argue with me below. Let's dream big. What if this is JJ's coming out party? Picture him carving up the Patriots secondary, maybe a 70-yard bomb to Jefferson that goes viral. Then, against the Rams, he's cool under pressure, hitting Addison for a clutch 3rd down conversion. Last year's injury stole his rookie spotlight, 2025's his redemption arc, and these practices could be the trailer. Are you buying the JJ hype, SKOL Nation, or holding your breath? The flip sides are defense. Flores has a top 5 unit, and I'm drooling over the matchups. Against New England, imagine our line swallowing May, Greenid and Van Ginkel racking up practice sacks. Then the Rams test our secondary. Can Murphy and Metellus shut down Nakua? If we stifle both, we're sending a message league-wide. The Vikings D is a nightmare. What's your dream defensive play here? The tension's thick. 2 weeks to show the NFL we're for real. September's the goal, but August could define us. Will we look like playoff contenders or pretenders? I'm leaning contender, call me crazy, but I've got that SKOL gut feeling. What's yours? Optimist or skeptic? Let's hash it out. Let's flip the script. What could go wrong? Injuries are the big bad wolf. JJ's knee, Jefferson's hamstring, anyone's ankle. Last year's Browns practice was a bummer when JJ went down. Imagine losing a starter to a Patriots hit or a Rams scramble. O'Connell's cautious, but joint practices get chippy. Fights broke out with the Titans in 23. Are you worried about the risk, SKOL fam? Or is it worth the reward? Then there's exposure. Showing too much to the Rams, an NFC rival, could bite us in January. The 49ers got a look in 22, and we still beat them, but LA's got our number lately. If McVay picks apart our schemes, that playoff ghost could haunt us again. Or maybe O'Connell's got a few tricks saved. What do you think he's hiding up his sleeve? The stakes are sky high, 2 teams, 2 vibes, 1 shot to get it right. If we come out clean and crisp, it's a win. If we limp into September, it's panic mode. I'm holding my breath till the whistle blows. Tell me, SKOL Nation, how you feeling about this tightrope walk? Alright, let's wrap this up. Why should you care? These joint practices are our first glimpse at the 2025 Vikings. New faces, old foes, and a whole lot of fight. The Patriots bring grit. The Rams bring ghosts. Together, they're a crash course in what we're made of. August could be the spark that ignites a Super Bowl run. Yeah, I said it, SKOL Nation. Are you dreaming big with me? The clock's ticking. NFL news could drop any minute. And I'll be back if there's an update. Nothing new as of April 1st, 5:27 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. But I'm watching. For now, it's all about the build-up. JJ's rise, our D's dominance, and a fanbase ready to roar. What's the one thing you need to see from these practices? JJ's arm, the D-line's chaos, or something else? Hit me with it. SKOL fam, this is our story. Let's make it loud. Smash that like button if you're hyped, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you're not already in the purple crew. Vikings news doesn't get more electric than this. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get ready for